Welcome to this new video. This is the second episode of our commissioning training where we analyze the commissioning approach and activities.
If you have not seen the first video of our training, you will find the link in the description below. It's available on our channel, in English, Italian, and Spanish. But before you continue to watch the video, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell. New technical videos will be published at least each 2 weeks. After the jingle, the video will continue.
Welcome. During the first video related to the commissioning training, we defined the commissioning as
a well-planned, documented, and managed engineering approach to the startup and turnover of facilities, systems, utilities, and equipment to the end user that results in a safe and functional environment that meets established design requirements and stakeholder expectations.
I love the hologram device. But come back to the video's purpose. Last time we tried to explain what an engineering approach is. This time we want to provide some indications regarding the presence of the commissioning team during milestones and activities that, in general, are applicable for all projects. Before define the project's steps where commissioning team is involved, we would like to provide the definitions for the mechanical completion, for the FAT and for the SAT.
Mechanical completion. It is reached when, for all discipline involved, like mechanical, electrical, instrumentation etc., the checking and testing of equipment or system confirms that the installation is in accordance with drawings and specifications, and it is ready for the execution of the pre-commissioning, or commissioning, activities in a safe manner and in compliance with project requirements.
FAT. Factory Acceptance Test. According to the ISPE Baseline Volume 5 Commissioning and Qualification, Chapter 7.3.2.2, the FAT is the inspection, testing of the system at the vendor, system manufacturer, site.
SAT. Site Acceptance Test. According to the ISPE Baseline Volume 5 Commissioning and Qualification, Chapter 7.3.2.4, the SAT is the testing of the system at the owner organization site. The SAT needs to include the revision of the FAT punch list.
Now, finally we are providing an overview regarding the steps of a project and when and why the commissioning team needs to be involved.
For this reason, we are interested to define the steps of a generic project of medium dimension. Engineering phase, detail design. It is the step of the engineering where the detail documents are issued, like isometrics, final layout, wiring diagram, functional specification, etc. to be used by construction for building the systems.
In this phase, the commissioning team is on board for the following activities: definition of commissioning systems, construction priorities, and sequences. Preparation of the commissioning procedure, or commissioning protocol, the definition, and the structure changes according to the client request. Definition of the leveraging approach in accordance with the client responsible for qualification.
Purchasing. It is the phase where the contracts are issued to the vendor and contractors as per engineering documents and indications. In this phase, the commissioning team is on board, defines and supports the purchasing department in the definition of the FAT, SAT activities required for the project's packages and the contractor support during commissioning phases. FAT. The FATs are, normally, executed during the construction phase. In this phase, the commissioning team can be involved in the FAT tests, as per contractual indications. Construction phase.
It is the phase where the systems are installed and verified.
In this phase, the commissioning team is on board to verify and help construction to proceed with the completion of the system according to the priorities defined, anticipate the identification of installation mistakes and stat to know the systems. Mechanical completion.
The mechanical completion is reached when all the system's installations are completed, the tests associated to construction phase are fully executed, and the punch items identified are not impacting the next steps of the activities.
In this phase, the commissioning team must be involved because the mechanical completion is the handover between construction and commissioning.
If we consider the steps defined until now, we have that, before reaching the mechanical completions, the commissioning team was involved in all phases as an external team, with the purpose to support the other disciplines in order to get their results.
After the mechanical completion, the real commissioning job in the field is starting. In this video we provide a very short explanation about these steps. In our next video, we will analyze them better.
We have, for each system, two main commissioning steps. The first commissioning step is related to the static tests, normally called or associated with the pre-commissioning phase.
The second commissioning step is related to the dynamic tests, associated to the real commissioning phase.
The SAT can be defined in simplify mode as the commissioning of packages done by the vendor that supply them.
Normally, with the approval of the commissioning report, the commissioning activities are completed and the system hand-over to the final client.
For pharma projects, the step after the commissioning is the qualification. The commissioning tests that have relevance in qualification can be leveraged in the qualification protocols or executed with the 4 I's approach, commissioning plus qualification peoples, or directly the commissioning report as qualification relevant document, and, for this reason, the tests are not re-executed. It changes according to the qualification approach of the project. Thank you for watching us. This video will be issued also in Italian and Spanish. You will find them soon in our channel.
Thank you. If you like the video, please share it with your friends and colleagues. Subscribe to the channel and come back for the next videos. Ciao.